Cheat codes were a huge thing back in the day. You could gain infinite lives, skip to the final stage, or even fake a game review. But really where secrets peaked in my opinion were fighting games, where you could input a code and lo and behold, you get access to a brand new character. I'm not going over Tekken's unlockable characters in the first two games, such as Kunamitsu, Armor King, Kuma, and Lee, since they really don't need secret codes. I also won't be getting into every single detail about who I cover in the video, since you can find that stuff on other sources. And I also won't be going over codes, since there are guides online on how to input them. What better way to start this video off than the first ever secret character? Repitle is a secret character hailing from the first Mortal Kombat game. I know nothing about Mortal Kombat. Basically, Repitle cannot be unlocked as a playable character, but as a secret boss. However, he is playable in the SNES version, if I remember correctly. His name was fixed, and there was supposedly a bug where the player was rewarded with 2 million points instead of a supposed 10 million points. Thankfully, that version of the game fixed the bug. Okay, I can stop pretending to be a Mortal Kombat fan now. Let's move on to one of the most iconic secret fighting game characters. Akuma debuted in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo as a hidden boss, and he was broken. He was playable via a secret code, and immediately he was banned from Super Turbo tournaments, joining the likes of Vega and Old Sagat. YouTuber Guile Winquote has more information on Akuma in Super Turbo at the end of his video, so if you want to learn more about his factors that got him banned, there's a link in the description. Then Capcom started plastering Akuma into every fighting game they can. X-Men Children of the Atom, Cyberbots, Marvel Superheroes. Wait, that's not Akuma. Anita is a character hailing from the Darkstalkers series, accompanying the character Donovan, and for some reason, Capcom had the guts to make this little child a ban-worthy top tier. I'm not kidding, a 9-year-old child literally has her own tier because of how insane she is. Her main point is her infinity combo, Love For You, and it shreds the opponent's health, and it also does 60% chip. Why? Marvel Superheroes has 2 other broken characters, as well as X-Men Children of the Atom, but they will be mentioned later in this video. Capcom still needed to add more secret characters, so they turned to Marvel and asked, "Hey, you know this big green dude, the Hulk? Everyone loves him, right? What if we took away his super armor and made him orange?" The secret characters of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Alternative versions of characters that act more broken than their regular counterparts, except for a role in the aforementioned Orange Hulk. I will not go into too much detail as there is a very informative video on these two groups by YouTuber Desk, so I'll link those videos in the description. Hope you guys have some popcorn because this segment is going to be long. Starting with high-speed Venom from Marvel vs. Capcom. You know how MVC is known for its fast and insane gameplay? High-speed Venom is all that in one singular character. He has a built-in auto dash, so instead of tapping the control stick forward twice, you just simply move the control stick forward. Although there is a cost, every hit he takes can be a TOD as he has one of the lowest health stats in the game. Also, he has an air dash, which makes him and normal Venom the only characters with an air dash, I guess. Moving on to Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, we have Mecha Zangief. He's a slow boy indeed, but what stands about him is that he has Hyper Armor, a new special that gives him good coverage against zoners, but he can't block due to his Hyper Armor. Also, his dash is a command grab. You don't have to press anything except the dash input, and you can just follow it up with everything. If you want a character that can block with Hyper Armor, look no further than Gold War Machine. Sup y'all, quick update. I have a CPU that I recorded the movements for, and this is Mia's G War Machine. So, to conclude this, he can't block. Gold War Machine is a beast. Not only can he block with Hyper Armor, but he also has missiles, which give him more projectile coverage due to their bigger hitboxes. However, he can't fly, which means he really can't zone in the air unlike his normal counterpart, and he's one of the slowest characters in the game according to Super Combo. For comparison's sake, here's regular War Machine, and here's Gold War Machine. As you can see, their speeds are the complete opposite of each other. And then you have Cyber Akuma in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. He's banned online for Marvel vs. Capcom collection players, but it is a good way of stopping him from breaking ranked. Cyber Akuma is a crazy boss fight and is known as one of the more difficult boss fights, so Capcom let all hell break loose and made him a playable character. Cyber Akuma has a normal projectile, meaning that a simple button press can shoot a projectile, and he also has the Shin Akuma double fireball special. Also, his attacks dish out way more damage than they have any right to. His fireball super is also faster. And then you have the downgrades, Roll and Orange Hulk. Roll is just a copy of Mega Man, meaning she has the same supers and special moves, except where is the damage? Here's some footage of Roll alongside her older brother. As it is shown, her moves deal less damage compared to Mega Man's, her normal's a stubby according to Super Combo, and her zoning potential is just non-existent. And Orange Hulk is just Hulk, except it's Marvel Superheroes Hulk, who is a low tier. Removing the stones also kind of hinders him. He has no super armor, his health stat basically got gutted, and because he's a big body, combos are not only going to kill him faster, but also tap him faster. And to cap things off with more Marvel, we have 2 other secret characters from Marvel Superheroes, as well as 2 others from Children of the Atom. Thanos, Magneto, Juggernaut, and Doctor Doom. I'm gonna go off a quick lightning round type deal, but there's more details about these characters elsewhere. Thanos has a normal projectile that's slower than Cyber Akuma's. He also has a Capture and Super Reach Infinity Stone, one of which steals life and the other deals massive damage. Doctor Doom's molecular shield is broken because of how much chip it and range it has, and it can also fly for a long period of time, but so can Magneto, but Magneto literally builds meter by doing nothing and can zone in the air with a normal projectile. And Juggernaut has normal chip damage, way too many overheads, and is basically invincible unless you grab him. Whew! Okay, I did that way too fast. If you guys have more secret characters you want me to cover, let me know in the comments.